Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Marcaden and
Tony,
and we're back with another video. Today we are going to be doing what we think is going to be the results to what is going to be the match card at Money in the Bank 2018. So as always, well,
let's get to it.
So this is going to be what I believe is weird because Shinsuke Nakamura low blowed AJ Styles 8 times, and he could always compete. But when AJ Styles low blowed him one time, he couldn't compete. How's that? So you got to think about that in the back of your head. And what type of matches do you think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to pick on this video? What match do you think?
Leave it in the comment below. And
we think it's going to be none other than AJ Styles. I think it's going to be AJ Styles because, AJ Styles, just as we talk about the low blow thing, I think that Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be weak. And, he's not going to be ready for what AJ Styles has up his sleeve. So, you always got to be ready for the phenomenal one. You don't know when or where he's going to kick you in the face, elbow you in the face. You don't know what's going to happen when you go against him. So, you always have to be ready.
Well, I think AJ Styles is going to win because he always rises to the occasion. He always gives a 5-star matchup. And he is the phenomenal one.
Well, I couldn't agree with you, Tony.
Next, we got Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey didn't really want a championship match because she thought there was other women who deserved it more than her. And Nia Jax was challenging her, and Charlotte said Ronda should accept the challenge.
And we thought that the winner of this match wouldn't be none other than
Ronda Rousey.
I think Ronda Rousey is going to win because, she's a UFC fighter. And, she's always been there to win her competition. She won't back down for a fight. And I don't know who's gonna be heel and who's gonna be facing this match, but I'm hoping that Nia Jax wins. But I also think that she's not gonna win and Ronda Rousey's gonna win. So Tony, why do you think Ronda Rousey's gonna win?
Well, in UFC, she had the least amount of losses. She didn't stop wrestling until she lost the women's championship. And, she is undefeated, but she has only been in one matchup. So, I think she'll do great.
Me too. I believe she's done lots of training. I think she's ready for it, Tony. Don't you?
Yes.
And so, the next match is going to be Asuka versus the women's champion who defeated Charlotte Flair not once but twice. I really don't think she would have been there when she cashed in the Money in the Bank if it wasn't for those two British girls. So I think that Asuka is definitely going to win. But at the same time, Carmella has beaten the person that beat Asuka. And so that means Carmella is better than both of them. Because she beat Charlotte once and twice. She beat her once and then she beat her twice. And so Charlotte beat Asuka once. And so that means that Carmella could be both of them. So I really don't know who's going to win this match. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Asuka. So I think it's going to be Asuka. We think it's going to be Asuka. We think it's going to be. Tony, why do you think Asuka's going to win this match?
Well, she has the highest undefeated streak. She beat Goldberg's undefeated streak about a few months ago. And she has been the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion.
I think Asuka's going to win because, as she said at the beginning when she first came to WWE and NXT, no one is ready for Asuka. Charlotte was ready for Asuka, and she actually beat the undefeated streak of Asuka. But I don't think Carmella is ready for Asuka. I don't think she's ready, strong enough, I just don't think she's ready for Asuka. That's all it is. Carmella's not ready for Asuka at all.
And now for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So far, the people on Raw, Braun Strowman and Finn Balor. So far on SmackDown, there's The Miz and Rusev. And on Raw, I forgot him, Bobby Roode. And there's one member of the New Day. We think it's going to be Big E because he deserves it. And we think he's going to start a singles career. And the Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston will either stay together or they'll break up and all have a singles career.
Yeah, you guys, and I believe, I don't know when it is, I think it's next week on Monday, is when it's going to be Big Cash and Samoa Joe.
And I think
Samoa Joe's going to win because I think he just deserves it more. I mean, he did lose against Roman Reigns at Backlash when he attacked him and did all this stuff that was unnecessary.
And Marcade thinks someone who powerful is gonna win.
And I think it's gonna be Braun Strowman because Braun Strowman is strong, he's big. But the only problem about it is I don't think that he can climb the ladder. You know how big he is. I don't know how much he weighs. We'll look that up later. Comment in the comment section below if you know how much Braun Strowman weighs, and we'll give you a shout out.
What if it was like whenever John Cena won, someone keeps hitting the briefcase on Braun Strowman or someone, and it breaks off? And I think John Cena should have the Money in the Bank briefcase, or should have had it a few years ago, because whenever, I think it was Daniel Bryan or Alberto Del Rio, whenever they won by disqualification, they got the briefcase back. Whenever John Cena won, he didn't get the briefcase back.
Yeah. But like I was saying before Tony started talking, I think Braun Strowman is going to win because, he's just the best at all of them. And he's also quick. So, like, if The Miz did his signature move, then Braun Strowman would probably be down for a little bit. And then if he's seen Miz climbing up, you know how he runs over people. He ran over, I believe that was Big Cass or Drew McIntyre? Drew McIntyre. Then he ran over Kevin Owens. Then he ran over Sami Zayn. He ran over a lot of people. But, he was like a big diesel that wouldn't stop. And he's like real fast. And, if he's faster than a little person, then I'm pretty sure he can get in that ring very, very quickly to stop that other person from getting up there.
But not as fast as Black Panther or Captain America.
Yeah, So we both think that it's going to be none other than the big monster
among men, Braun Strowman. I actually have three. I think it could either be Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, or Big E.
Yeah, but we had to narrow it down to just one, so yeah. I don't think Big E's going to win, though. I just don't think he can win.
Well, they need to push him.
Yeah.
And now for the Money in the Bank women's ladder match.
Yeah. So in this match, it is going to be Charlotte, Ember Moon, Alexa Bliss, and Becky Lynch.
And Sonya Deville has a second chance against Naomi, and I
don't think she deserves it. Do you think she deserves it?
I think they should have had it for the last part. I think there should be 9 people, or I think for the last, I think there should be 9 people, and then on the pre-show of the Money in the Bank, people from both brands who lost in the qualifying match go against each other, and the winner of that gets to be in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, because right now Charlotte, I don't know who's gonna win. Right now Charlotte is a good pick, but at the same time Alexa Bliss is more fiery, and I think that she's gonna win. And then
I think Ember Moon deserves it. So she's been good, but she hasn't got a championship match yet.
Yeah. So this is what I think is gonna happen, you guys. When at Money in the Bank 2018, it's going to be Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax. I think Ronda Rousey's gonna beat her. But after the match, if Alexa Bliss wins this match, then I think she's going to come and hit her with the Money in the Bank or whatever and do her a DDT or something.
Just like Dean Ambrose did. Just like Dean Ambrose did that.
Yeah, just like Dean Ambrose did in 2016 against his fellow Shield brothers. But you know, you guys, you never know what's gonna happen. It might not be her. So we think it's gonna be Alexa Bliss.
Look at that face.
Look at the face though.
She's like about to laugh or cry.
I'm gonna have to stick with that on Snapchat, yeah. And you guys, we are gonna go ahead and wrap this video
That's
up.
all the matches so far, but probably more.
Oh, we also think that Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns is gonna have a match.
And then Jason Jordan will return from injury, and he'll face Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
And who could face Jeff Hardy for United States Championship? Leave that in comment down below.
I think if he has to do that, then it's gonna be a ladder match. Because, you know, he's known for all of his ladder matches. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. We thank you for joining with us today. 1 second. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Like this video. Follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat. It'll be in the link below.
Subscribe to Marcaden.
Yeah, I'll show you in the link below. Also, Terrell. But as always, peace.